Suddenly big deal.
Everything got
delayed. Yeah. Okay.
Look, Huzur, our esteemed Nawab Ji has returned.
Assalamu alaikum.
So let's hit it, Shah Jahan.
Pardon me, fella.
Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Your excuse for missing a session in the court this morning. All the ministers were there. All the advisors to the throne were there. The only one missing was the prince. So go on, let's hear it. Your excuse, it better be a good one.
It is vital that you attend these sessions, Shah Jahan. It is an opportunity for the ministers to update us on what's happening in the kingdom. As heir to the throne, you should be involved in the state of affairs of the people that you are meant to lead.
That's the thing, Mother. I do want to know how our subjects are doing in this kingdom.
Precisely why you should come along to these sessions with the ministers, Shahzadeh.
I did something even better.
Like what?
I went to the bazaar.
Bahoda! Have you lost your marbles, Shah Jahan? The last thing you should be doing as the prince of the kingdom is to go mingling with the commoners in some filthy old marketplace. Allah only knows what people are crawling along those alleyways. Low-lives, pickpockets, or even worse.
But the market's nothing like that, Mother. It's teeming with life and wonder and beautiful surprises. You should see the people who come there. So witty and charming and beyond compare. With a smile so dazzling, it'll leave you blinded.
If you find these sessions at the court so tedious, my son, you should have told me sooner. It's an adventure you're after, I know. But you're not going to find it in that blazing heat. I shall send you to battle. Trust me, nothing tastes sweeter than victory. Or maybe, of course, sugarcane juice, but victory tastes sweet too. Our kingdom could surely use some more territories. So now go on, go to your room. And son, make sure you don't miss any more sessions.
Aapka hukum, Sarah Cooper. As you wish, Father.
Forgive my impertinence, Huzur. I have a pressing concern with Shah Jahan.
If it's about him missing the court session this morning, you saw me sort it out, Noor Begum.
It is not just about him missing the session, Huzur. While Shah Jahan was speaking of his reckless escapade at the bazaar, I noticed a glimpse of something I've never seen in him before. The faintest of smiles, dancing across his face like a flickering sunshine. And when you broke his reverie and spoke to him about the joys of battle, his smile fizzled away. It seems to me that the heir to your throne has no interest in war or conquest.
This is quite a predicament, Noor Begum. Wars are essential to the growth of our kingdom, of any kingdom.
I agree, Huzur. Shah Jahan needs to take his duties seriously. He must move on from this phase of his life.
And which phase might that be?
The prince is in love, and I suspect it's with someone that he met at the bazaar.
You could tell all that with the smile on his face?
A woman's eye can pierce through the toughest of armor, and your son barely had his shields up.
What do you propose we do?
The sooner we move his mind away from the frivolities of youth, the more he could concentrate on warfare. It is time we have him married, Your Grace. If he settles down with a wife of his own, then his wandering feet will find a home.
He's just a boy, Noor Begum.
A man of 26, Huzur. A boy no longer.
And what makes you think now is the right time?
Call it intuition.
That same intuition that made you kill a tiger in a single shot at your first hunt?
That very one. And what perfect timing, Huzur. Princess Safina, the daughter of our friends in the neighboring kingdoms, come of age. If Shah Jahan takes her hand in marriage, then our friendship will be strengthened for generations to come. Only Allah himself could have make such a fortuitous match.
Shouldn't we check with Shah Jahan to see if he's ready?
Nobody's ready until responsibility is thrust on them, Huzur. And I don't need to remind you of all the promises that you made years ago. A promise to leave the future of the empire in my hands? You said I can decide who Shah Jahan should marry in a manner that benefits the kingdom. And the promise of a king is inflexible, Your Grace. It is an oath made with the weight of an empire under it. It is an unbreakable vow.